Hey everybody, it's Joel, and we're back with another figure review. Today we're going to be doing the Masters of the Universe New Eternia Barbarian He-Man. So let's sit back, relax, stick with me, and we're going to get this figure review going. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a quick look at this box. We'll get He-Man out of the way here, and we'll bring him back in just a second. So first and foremost, we've got the Masters of the Universe New Eternia logo with the He-Man listed there. Mattel Masterverse, 30 points of articulation and a barcode. He-Man, world's most powerful man in the universe. Actually, it just says most powerful man in the universe. So on the back here, we've got his wave mates. We've done reviews on Merman and Teela already. We have not done one on Skeletor, so 3 out of 4 now. We have some great artwork for a new concept of He-Man under this new Eternia line, built off of Classics concepts. And then we've got his bio right there, so if you want to read it, go ahead and give it a pause, and you can give it a quick perusal at your own convenience. As long as my hand's not shaking it. And then on this side, we've got some more artwork of our beloved He-Man, and that's the box. Okay, so with the box out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at just a couple of things that he comes with here real fast. He does come with his Barbarian helmet head. And of course he has a secondary head that you can swap out. That's less barbarian-y and more hairy. Yeah, I said it. He's got blue eyes in there. Got some depth to the hair, some actual dry brushing in there, so that looks pretty cool. And a typical He-Man blonde. He does come with 2 extra hands. One open hand, one pimp hand, as it were, and an extra grippy hand. An extra grippy hand. If I can grip the grippy hand, you can grip the grippy hand. All right, so for the figure itself, we're gonna start with his helmet here. It's a metallic silver, very shiny, very sparkly. Don't think it's gonna actually pull up on the camera very well, even with the lighting. 3 gems, 2 red, one blue. The horns are actually matte gray, which is a nice contrast to the silver on the helmet. And we've got his face in there. As you come around, you can see that the hair kind of comes through. His shoulder pauldrons are in that kind of off-color gold. We've got just plain red and dark gray with leather straps for his chest piece. And then, of course, we have the arm piece, which is much like the one from Revelation, so you've got that going on. He does come with his own axe, like all He-Men do. And it's just plain, kind of it almost looks like stone if you get up close to it. It's got some nice texturing to it for the gray. But nothing on the handle here as far as extra paint goes. It's just straight gray across the board. But it's actually really nice looking. Attention to detail. It's got some breaks in it. So that was pretty cool. He does come with a sword. The sword actually is more of a metallic. It's got some sparkle to it. Again, it's another one of those things that just doesn't really pull out very well with the camera. But you do actually have extra paint on the handle here. It's wrapped. And so you got some depth on that. Just a nice attention there. So beautiful sword. He does have the same armor goes across for the arm bandana, for the belt, and for the shoulder pads there. Dark cloth color, so not fur this time, but just more of a cloth for that loincloth action feeling. You do have some more dark brown in the back here, place to hold the sword. Although I've seen pictures where they've stuck the axe back there, and I don't feel like that's how I would represent it. But you know, that's me, and however you choose to do this or however you choose to display your He-Man is all on you. I actually got this from a friend of mine. He's letting me borrow it, like with a lot of them. I just haven't been able to find these out on the shelves. So he was able to find them and let me borrow it so I could do the review. And he does come with a dagger. So the dagger's got the gold on the crossbar here and on the handle, but he's got the same kind of silver, shiny, sparkly silver for the blade there. So not bad. It does have all the same articulation that you expect. Can get the head to go full 360 here. Get a little bit of up and down. Here, bring that back here. Let's get some light going on it. You can get some up and down, 360. You do get some up and down for the arms. The shoulder pads are attached, so but you can actually move them all the way around in a 360. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbow that's pinless, wrist spins. You have up ab crunch up here, and you got a little bit of a turn side and side, waist turn, thigh, you get a little bit splits, legs go up, yay far, you go back, a double jointed knee, pinless, calf turn, ankle movements like yay, and ankle turn. So everything that we come to expect with Masterverse is represented here very nicely on this figure. In order to swap his head out, we just go ahead and pull that off, his head out like that. If the shoulder pads aren't doing it for you, because it's not the 80s anymore, then you can actually take them off. Just undo the strap back here. And they just slide out like yoy, and then you can just return it. So there you go. You can do 1, 2 shoulder pads, or you can take them all out. It doesn't really matter. It's your figure. Do whatever you want with it. Well, it's not my figure, it's my friend's figure, but he'll do whatever he wants with it. And then whenever I get one, I shall do the same. So, and then you've got more of a classic take on the He-Man that we know and love. So for comparison, we can also bring in Roboto here. You can see they're going to stand roughly about the same height. I think I have He-Man hunched a little bit. There we go. And then for a little bit of added comparison here, I do have new Eternia 2VAD we can set next to him. So move Roboto out, bring He-Man down, and we bring the two together. So not bad at all. Obviously 2VAD's gonna be a lot taller than He-Man, but it gives you an idea of how they scale out these two figures. So bring Roboto back in here, so you can see Roboto's from the Revelation line. I do love the posability of the figures, and I like the fact that I can get a lot going on with so much articulation. This He-Man is actually really nice. I think it's a beautiful update to the classic He-Man that we're used to, and I can't say enough positive things about this new Eternia line. So if you find it, I highly recommend getting it. I can't wait to get one of my own so that I can do some more with it. I want to thank everybody for joining me on this figure review of new Eternia He-Man. A lot of accessories to play with, a lot of customization. Definitely a 9.8 out of 10 for this figure. All these new Eternia figures are coming out and highly impressing me. So I can't say enough nice things about them. As always, thank you for supporting me and my channel as we continue to grow, and we look forward to our next figure review and you guys joining us on this journey. Have a wonderful day.